Patel from Ramadan Radio Wolves. Hope you are having a wonderful day and want to invite you once again to become aware of what is happening for you in your body, in your mind, and become really settled on where you are. I'd like to start by inviting you to see what is it that you are doing at the moment that feels right for you, for your health. And I'd like to share the importance of how the breath and the body work together with the mind. And welcome to your breath. Think of it as a toolbox for your mind and body. And it is amazing how something as simple as breathing can actually affect our health and wellness. We breathe well, and sometimes we think, are we breathing better, or can we improve in the way we are feeling by a breath? And can the breath affect how we are feeling? And I think the answer is yes. So today, just see how you are, and if you are safe at the moment to join in with the movements. We are going to do movements with the breath. Going to invite you to join in either sitting or standing. And if you are doing something like driving, please do be safe and maybe join us when you get home. So today, gentle movements is what Drew Yoga is all about. Easy to do. Start feeling the benefits quite quickly, inviting you to feel the flow, whether you're feeling a little bit tired or distressed, shoulders relaxing, the back is comfortable. Whatever is happening, maybe this is the time today to help you feel more in tune with your body. Using the breath. It is said that by breathing and breathing well, the more we breathe well, the longer we can live on this earth. And that's very sort of the truth in a way that if we breathe shallow, then our body gets less oxygen. If we breathe too fast, it can have other situations happening in the body and conditions. So to balance the breath, to be focused in the breath, it will give us a more insight on how we are feeling. So I would say buckle up and enjoy the ride with the breath. And whether you are in a situation where the mind is going fast, how many find yourselves that your mind is overthinking? The mind can be very fast, the mind can be very quick, and yet we don't always become aware of what the breath is doing. The breath is the gateway to the mind. Some of the postures can help you with balancing the mind and overthinking. Tend to say like balancing postures, for example, gives you that little focus, a bit more depth on how to focus the mind to balance, combined with the breath. And they're very simple, very fun as well, and something that we can share with other people. So going to do more movements today, and the movements will involve you allowing your mind to focus with the breath. Okay, so first of all, find a space where you are standing or where you're sitting. Going to become aware of how we are breathing. If we allow our hands to gently settle, and then you can place your hands just below your navel. And as I'm speaking, just notice how you are breathing from the belly. And it's quite an unusual place to start your breath, because sometimes when we breathe, we tend to think we're breathing from our lungs, upper body, our upper chest. And it's good to also become aware if we are breathing from the upper body. You can either place one hand on your sternum, one hand on your belly, and see which one's moving the most. It might be quite an insight. But it's good to become aware how to deepen your breath. And very simply, very carefully, becoming aware of your breath. If you do have any heart conditions or high or low blood pressure, any arm movements, I'm inviting you not to hold them up above your head too long. And we do not invite people to hold their breath. Make the breath as natural as you can. So, let's start focusing on the breath. Why not? When we feel our hands on the belly, just allow the hands to be soft and then become quite gentle in that area, and notice the movement of your abdomen. You can breathe gently and then become aware of the breath to be slightly deeper, which means you might be extending your abdomen a little bit more. And then as you breathe out, just relax in the abdomen, but notice how the hand is moving. And then next in-breath, maybe a little bit more deeper. Just take it slightly deeper. And the out-breath, just a natural out-breath. That's all I'm going to ask you to do, just for a couple more breaths. And then just focus on what's happening in your body for a few moments. Lovely. That was literally not even half a minute, I would think, that we just focused on our breath. And once you start focusing on the breath, you may become more aware of what's happening with the mind. It's quite interesting because we tend to think that our mind is quite focused on the breath. And then suddenly your mind's gone somewhere. We don't even realize it until I say, focus on the breath. And say, oh yes, focusing on the breath again. So it's one of those ways of bringing your energy back into yourself by focusing on the breath, by focusing on your body. As you breathe in, it also gives you that more oxygen in the system, into your body. And as you breathe out, it helps you let go of anything that's not needed or any thoughts you want to change. So in a moment, I'm going to share with you a breath work that's called Anahata. It's a heart breath, which gives you that option to breathe in whatever you want to breathe in, allowing the energy to come in, and to let go of anything you don't need. So it's a wonderful way of flowing and allowing yourself to decant as well as energize. Hope that sounds all right for you today. So in between the different techniques and in between sections, I will be taking you through a couple of breath works, and after the break, I will be taking you through a few movements that gives you a bit more power and strength on focusing your mind with the movements, particularly the spine. So I'll come to that after the break. So in the meantime, I'm going to invite you once more to join me with another technique. And this time you can either stand for this one. If you can, it'd be wonderful. Otherwise, just allow yourself to become aware of the front of the body. And then become aware of the hands just coming in front, palms coming together at the sternum, at the heart. And then just draw the fingers pointing to each other and the palms facing you, elbows bent at shoulder height. And then the hands face away, drawing them in front of you, just extending your elbows slightly. And then bringing the hands in towards you, and then palms face away, more further away if you can, almost allowing your arms to extend fully, but has softness in the elbows. And as you bring the hands in, you're breathing in. As you take palms to face away and draw them away from you, you're breathing out. So there's a flow with the hands gracefully floating away from you and then gently coming towards you. Breathing in as the hands come in, breathing out as the hands come away from you. And to draw in the quality that you want. It could be just energy. Let's focus on energy today. Draw the energy towards you. Nice, wonderful in-breath. And then you can let go of any tightness. So just feel Any heaviness being dissolving away as you take the hands away from you. Breathing out. Hands come in, breathing in energy. Once you start focusing on the movement, see if you can focus on the breath a little bit more. See if you can feel the breath entering the nose as you inhale, the cool air leaving as you breathe out. And remember, the arms are moving in the rhythm of your in and out breath. There is no force, there's no rush. If your hands or your elbows become more tired, need to rest, pause for a moment, and then continue with the movement in your own time. You can almost imagine the air is warm. You can feel it through your fingers as you extend your hands away from you and bring in your hands towards you. And imagine you're standing or sitting outside in warm air. You may already be doing that. And feel the warmth on the front of your body, front of the chest and the abdomen. And as you feel the hands drawing in, feel that wonderful expansion of the lungs, relaxing as your arms come away. I'm inviting you to do this a bit longer, just to get into the flow of this wonderful Anahata breath. Anahata is the name of the energy center at the heart, a place where you feel at peace, feel at home, feel settled. And then you're going to allow the hands to come in, going to focus between the space between your hands, and then allow your hands to settle onto your lap. You can open your eyes in case they're closed. And just notice how you are feeling. Notice your mind. Notice your breath. Even your hands, how are they feeling? Not only does the breath work on the arms, on the physical arms, they may start feeling slightly different, tingling at the fingertips or the palms. Whatever it is, make a mental note. And remember, truly remember that at any time in your day where you find yourself in the middle of chaos, there's a lot happening around you, there's a lot to do in the day. It's one of those wonderful techniques to start your day, away in the middle of a day to go to a room or a space where you can practice this Anahata breath. And remember, it's at your fingertips. It's up to you. Your breath, your mind, your body. You can be in charge of that by how you use your breath, how you use your body in a way that's going to be for the good for you, goodness for you. It's going to benefit you. And take time to slow down. You don't always have to be on your own to slow down. You can simply focus on your breath, even when you're sitting with somebody. When you're talking on the phone to somebody, you can focus on your breath. And if you do come to a point, sometimes we all do, if you come to a point where lots happening in your head, you feel anxious, you're feeling little like panic coming up, give yourself the sanctions to sit, focus on the breath, making a nice in-breath and a longer out-breath. And if you continue with a longer out-breath, it gives you that space and gap to calm down the mind and to relax the body. It can help you balance the thoughts, helps you think clearly. Even in communication, we may say the wrong thing, or we may talk too fast and jump to conclusions and react. time to step back, time to think that this breath is at my fingertips. I am in control of my breath and how I allow it to work for me. It can also help you sleep better when you have a nice calmness in the breath. Helps you be more focused in a way that we can make changes in our life. Meditation, beautiful technique, wonderful way to focus the mind and de-stress, help you sleep better. But maybe at another session we can go more into the mindfulness. But today, I want to focus more on how you can use the breath for your body. And remember, Drew Yoga is accessible for anyone and everyone, at any age, any ability, whatever experience you have for your health and fitness programs. We have different classes and courses. At the moment, we are embarking on a yoga teacher training course for those of you who want to deepen the yoga or for personal development. We have a course starting in Birmingham end of this month. If you want to know more, come to our website, drewyoga.com/show, or email me, midlands@drewworldwide.com, to give you more insight on how you can be part of a practical workshop or a yoga class locally to you. There will be ways of sharing techniques over Zoom if you're living not locally to me. And there will be something that you can do for your health through Drew Yoga in terms of techniques, mindfulness, mindset. Even if you want to achieve something and change a habit, there are ways of helping you and guiding you. And like everything and anything, when you put energy and focus on something you want to do in life, it will come back to you. If you were to use time well and focus on your health, and it does not have to be hours and hours of doing movements and meditation. It can be even a couple of minutes or 10 minutes a day. It could be 5 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at the end of the day. It's a lifestyle approach to health. And it's something that has been shared worldwide. And it's a very practical way of giving people the opportunity to be in charge of their health. And it reminds me of one of my students who was very fast in her thinking, very fast in her movements, very sort of a lot happening with her family and her children. And she was saying to me that at first she was not sure how yoga was going to benefit her, and realized as soon as she started taking up yoga, it was amazing how it started helping her mentally, physically, and emotionally. And she started feeling very different in how she would respond, how she would communicate with her family and with her children, and how it had actually impacted on how she felt much fitter and stronger. And the movements were quite effective for her, and it made her feel really relaxed in a very good way, in a way that she felt she had energy. It wasn't the very heavy, laid-back relaxation. It was relaxed in an energetic way, relaxed in a way that could bring herself to get through the day with zest and with power and confidence. And that's something that is open to everyone, because yoga does improve muscle and muscle strength and tone. It does help you with energy and vitality. It does help you increase and balance your digestive system and make your circulatory system much better. Overall, it is a holistic approach to your lifestyle, to your personal lifestyle, and everyone is different. You will have a particular need, particular way that you need help or support or ideas or direction, or just to build on what you're already doing, to be inspired to do more of what you're doing already. whatever you are doing, wherever you are in your life, yoga, healthness, fitness can always help. And whatever age you are, it's never too late to start, never too early to start either. So please know that something like Drew Yoga, something that can help you, not just today, but onward going. Once these techniques have been offered, once you've been invited, simple movement, we just had experience, having our arms in front, using the breath to expand our lungs and letting go of any tightness in the body. Simple movements like that is yours now. It belongs to you. It belongs to you in a way that it's up to you how you use it. Whether you use it for yourself, absolutely brilliant. Whether you share it with others, perfect as well. So in a way, this is your personal way making connection with that nice Anahata breath we've just shared and experienced. And after the break, I am going to explore with you how the body and the spine works perfectly with the breath and how that can affect on how you're feeling. And we don't want to separate the body and the mind and the breath. We want to make it work together because it's with us always. We can't get away from our mind. We can't get away from our breath. So why not use it to our advantage? And if you did have any questions, please do email me on midlands@drewworldwide.com. If I don't get a chance to answer it on live radio, I can always email you back. And remember, any question and every question is really important and it will be unique for you. And remember, the questions that you ask doesn't have to be about yourself. It could be about somebody else, and that's absolutely perfectly brilliant. It's always nice to ask a question on behalf of somebody. And so, coming back before we break for 6 minutes, how do you breathe? Breathing can transform our body. It can transform your mind. It can reduce anxiety if you learn to breathe well. It can help you sleep better. It can help your digestion. Helps us to become more in the present moment, to make the series of choices that we have to make every day to make sure that we are upholding what we have come here to do, upholding what our mission is on that day. So on that note, going to say to you, if you want to come back after the break, I'll be going through movements that can help with the mind and the breath, particularly with the spine. If you want to get hold of us with our classes and courses, it's drewyoga.com/show. And the email is midlands@drewworldwide.com. We have classes and courses. You can give in your questions to book a personal Zoom call or an audio call with your questions. And whatever you do, whatever you add to your life through health, it will always benefit you. And that choice, and you are in charge of your health. So I will see you in a few moments. Have a lovely afternoon.
Are you replacing windows in your home? Here at AK Windows, with over 30 years experience manufacturing and installation, we can provide you with premium and affordable UPVC, aluminium windows and doors, roof lanterns, composite and bifolding doors. We offer a free quotation on all work with our selected range of windows in grey, white and much more. We can also repair window and door locks with glass repairs too. We also supply to the trade. Call today for a free quote on 01902 421 500. AK Windows.
Are you looking for a new challenge? A chance to be your own boss? Becoming a driving instructor is a lot easier than you think. Bespoke training is provided and franchise opportunities with guaranteed results. Or are you looking to get a full driving license? Well, look no further. For a complete package from translated theory classes to driving ability, securing your freedom to the future. Contact us today by calling Ash's Driving School on 07402 362 717. Wolverhampton and surrounding areas. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Learn by taking the right turn.
Mubi Base Electronics, specialist in car audio and home entertainment. Suppliers of leading brands, Samsung, Sony, and Panasonic. We supply and fit all car audio systems, top brands, Kenwood, Bose, and we're an authorized supplier of Vibe product. Visit our store online at mubibase.co.uk and order today for next day delivery. Mubi Base Electronics are proud sponsors of Wolverhampton Wanderers FC. Call us today for a free quote on 01902 754 546 and quote Ramadan 20 for 10% off. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Mubi Base Electronics, specialist in car audio and home entertainment.
Little Dessert Shop, UK's leading dessert franchise, continues to deliver happiness in Wolverhampton. Order from Just Eat, Uber Eats and Deliveroo. Visit us at littledessertshop.co.uk and contact your nearest branch. From all at Little Dessert Shop, we wish you a blessed Ramadan and a happy Eid.
Ready for a new career? Ready to be an engineer? Get ready, get set, get training. Become a qualified domestic gas or electrical engineer with the potential to earn up to 45k by enrolling onto one of our bespoke, accredited, industry-recognised training courses at our purpose-built training centre in Wolverhampton. For more information, visit our website gettraining.com or contact us on 01902 583 941.
It's mega deal time right now at Salsa Grill. Any size pizza, a buy one, get one free with free medium fries. Any curries with 4 roti, just $6.99. Any single burger meal, just $3.50. Masala fish with fries or a naan, only $4.50. It's all here and much more at Salsa Grill, 27 Broad Street, Wolverhampton. Order on Wolverhampton 312-314 or online through Just Eat, Uber Eats or by searching Salsa Grill Wolverhampton.
Mina Bazaar, one of the UK's biggest collections of Asian bridal wear and fashion. Established for over 25 years, we're now showcasing and taking orders for our brand new catalogue. We have Mina Bazaar's men's bridal wear. We'll be stocking the very best in groom sherwani, fashion kurta and waistcoats. Book an appointment today and get 15% off during Ramadan at Mina Bazaar, 184 Ladypool Road, Birmingham, B12 8JS by calling us on 07970 265 956. Spice up your iftar with traditional spices and flavours from Indus. We go to great lengths to source only the best in Far Eastern flavours, with a wide range of spices, pulses, lentils and essentials for your kitchen cupboards. From our hot chili powder to our range of beans and pulses. Find our range in leading local supermarkets and retailers. Indus, the world's finest foods. Your tyres are essential for safe driving. They're the only link between your vehicle and the road. At Premier Tyres, we proudly stock leading tyre brands such as Goodyear, Michelin, Pirelli and more. We're also your go-to garage for MOTs, servicing, exhausts and all your mechanical needs. With the most affordable prices in town, unmatched quality, knowledgeable and fully qualified mechanics, we will look after your car no matter the make or model. Premier Tyres, Crown Street, WV1 1PX. Call 01902 455 684 or visit premiertyreservices.com.
Every Ramadan, many around the world remain hopeful of your zakat and sadaqah, to see them through their toughest days. That's why your charity not only improves lives, but saves lives. Give hope to millions around the world from your hands, through Muslim hands. Hope is never lost when we place our trust in Allah. Hold on to hope and help save lives. Visit muslimhands.org.uk today.
This is Ramadan Radio, your local voice, your local Muslim radio. Go to RamadanRadioWolves.com and donate to your local mosque.
welcome back. Joshna Patel here, and it's Ramadan Radio Wolves, and we are talking today about how well do you breathe. Before the break, we made an invitation to use the power of the breath, where we're giving ourselves how to relax and how to let go of any tightness in the body and how to calm the mind. So now, if you're ready, I'd like to invite you to move the body, how the body and the breath can work together really well, particularly focusing on the beautiful spine of yours. And as I invite you to do these movements, remind you to follow your body. Please move in a way that is right for you. The movements going to share now is how the spine is going to move in every direction it can gently move in. And this can be done sitting down, or it can be done standing up. Whether you want to energize the body or balance the mind or relax the mind and body, these series of movements are very carefully put together in a way that it will weave your breath through the movement, and there'll be a way of sharing with you how the mind and the breath can help increase and work with the stretch and the movements. Okay, so I'm hoping you are really raring to go and know more. So invite you to stand up. I am going to stand up gently, becoming aware of your feet on the ground. Going to feel your shoulders relaxed. Become aware on your breath for a few moments. And then just see how you are, how your mind is. We talked earlier about how the mind and the breath can work together. So allow the breath to be taken in gently and then relaxed as the mind starts to settle and focus on what's happening. So as you feel your arms at the side of the body, whether you're sitting or standing, first of all, the spine can move upways. Upright is the word. And then this is where you're raising your arms above your head and giving yourself a stretch. So the arms above your head, giving yourself a lengthening of the spine. And relax the arms gently. Next time you're going to use the focus of the breath as you inhale, raise the arms upwards. Palms can be facing away or towards each other, and then relax the arms on the out breath. And each time you breathe in, raise the arms. Just feel the lengthening of the spine, and then relax on the out breath. Just practice this a few moments, raising the arms as if you're reaching high up towards the ceiling, and then relax, breathing out. You almost feel as you breathe in, you're feeling yourself getting taller, and relax the arms coming down on the out breath. I'd like you to continue this movement for a couple more times. And as you breathe in, feel the warmth through the spine. Even if you imagine the warmth moving through the back, stretching the muscles, lengthening and relaxing. It's a wonderful way to energize the spine gently and then relax. Hopefully your shoulders will also benefit. And also your shoulders should feel relaxed at the same time. Just rolling your shoulders forward and back. And then just pause for a moment. Notice how your lower back is feeling. If you want to move from side to side gently, you can. Wonderful. And then what we're going to do is allow the body and the spine to do a side stretch. So if you raise your right arm above you and then lean over towards the opposite way and then gently come up and then lower the hand Raise the other arm at the side of you. Your left arm raises and lean over towards the right. And then gently come down with the arms to the side. You can bring your right hand in front of you at the navel, the other arm above you. And as you breathe out, just lean over towards the opposite side. And then gently come up. You can alternate, so your left arm is above you, your right hand at the navel, leaning towards the right. Going to continue this in your own time, but each time you lean over, you're going to breathe out, and each time you come upright, you're breathing in. So as you raise your left arm above you, breathing in, and breathe out as you stretch to the side towards the right, coming upright, raising the opposite arm, the right arm comes up, breathing in, and stretch on the out breath. This is where we're focusing on the breath gently. As you feel the spine being stretched sideways, opening the rib cage at the side of the body. And then one moment, like you just to pause with the arm, just stretching overhead, whichever way you are. If it's your right arm above, you're leaning towards the left. And just pause there, breathing gently, becoming aware of the breath. And then come up when you're ready. Opposite arm comes up. And then as you lean over towards the right, you're breathing out, just pause. Feel that wonderful opening at the side of the rib cage. Spine is stretching to the side. Coming upright once more. And this time as you breathe out, feel the stretch just a touch more than you did last time. This is how you can use your breath to increase the stretch on the side of the body. Breathing out a little bit more, feeling that stretch increased. And then coming up, breathing in. So one more go on the other side. Stretching over the opposite side to the arm that's raised. Breathing gently, using the breath to increase that stretch. As you breathe out, feel yourself bending a little bit more. And then coming up, breathing in. Bring the arms out to the side and pause. Wonderful. Hopefully your spine has had that wonderful sideward bend. So there are 3 other ways of moving the spine. So we're going to give ourselves the sanction to do a twist, which means the arms are going to come in front of you to shoulder height. Keeping your feet on the floor, whether you're sitting or standing. Going to move your hips and your upper body round, following towards the right, following your right arm, looking behind you, and then coming forward, leading with the left arm. Both arms rotate behind as far as you feel you can, to the side or behind, and then coming forward, arms in front. On the breath, you're breathing out as you lead with your right arm, looking over your right shoulder, coming forward as you breathe in and breathe out, moving towards the left, leading with the left arm, looking over your left shoulder, coming forward again, arms in front, extended to shoulder height. Let them relax down onto your lap or the side. And notice a nice spinal twist that's just occurred in your wonderful spine. Going to work more with the breath, focusing on the breath. So as you breathe in, raise the arms in front to shoulder height. As you breathe out, rotate towards the right, leading with the right arm. The left hand follows, looking over your right shoulder. Just pause there. And as you breathe in, just notice your spine may lengthen slightly, and as you breathe out, increase that twist a little further. Wonderful. And then coming forward, breathing in. As you breathe out, leading with the left arm over towards the opposite way. Looking over the shoulder. As you breathe out, increase that twist. And then coming forward, breathing in. Going to do that one more on each side, leading with the right arm as you go over towards the right. Noticing how your spine is, noticing how you twist from the lower back to the upper back. And then coming forward, breathing in, arms in front. And then over towards the opposite way, leading with the other arm. And then gently coming forward as you allow your hands to gently float down to the side or to your lap. Just pause for a moment. Just give yourself a stretch for a little moment. Just feel your arms up in the air. Nice stretch. And then relax. That's just an interval for those movements, okay? And that is a couple of ways on how the spine moves. We've moved it upwards, stretch. We've moved it sidewards. We've moved it to the angle, side to side, and a twist. The other ways of moving the spine, a little bit of a backward arch, not too far, and then a forward bend. So for this one, again, you can do this sitting down or standing. I am going to stand for a moment. And with this one, what I invite you to do is support your lower back with your hands. And all you're going to do is keep your chin tucked in and ease your hips forward. You're not going to lean back too far. Keep your chin forward, your head facing forward. And then gently going to come up. And as you breathe out, you're going to lean forward into the forward bend. And just see how you feel. And then gently coming up again. And then coming forward, leaning gently back and breathing out, leaning forward. Keeping your knees soft, just go halfway. As you uncurl, bringing your knees and thighs forward, uncurling. Wonderful. And then just do a nice forward bend. Continue the movement, following your body. You're breathing in as you gently come up. Breathing out as you lean forward, bending from the hips, keeping your knees soft and slightly bent. As you uncurl, you're breathing in, pushing your knees and thighs forward. Leaning gently back, not too far. Keep your chin forward, head facing forward. As you focus on the breath, you'll notice the spine is moving gently, encouraging the wave-like movement from your lower back towards the upper back, and the head comes up last. It's one of those wonderful ways to hydrate the spine, to energize, and then gently inviting you to come upright, relaxing the arms. Lift the arms to give yourself a wonderful stretch. You can lean to one side or the other. Lower the hands, place them on your hips if you are standing. A little bit of circling round the hips, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And to become aware on how your body is feeling. How are you feeling in your mind? How's the breath doing? And then inviting you to gently make yourself comfortable. Very simple yet very effective ways on how the spine can move incorporating the movement with the breath. Now these movements are done with the mind of having to rejuvenate the body, to calm the mind, even to enhance your willpower. There are different levels of taking these movements, yet today we focus purely on the physical movement and the breath. When we have an option to take it further, we say that people can take it to a level which is right for them. You can take it to your emotional level, you can take it to your imagination part of us, even to the part where you start experiencing a stillness. Because when we feel our body and our mind working together, it can take you to that point. And sometimes it takes some practice, some guidance. And if you want to know how to make it more deeper for your own experience and wellness, please do let me know. It's something that I can share one-to-one or in a class. Our courses that we hold also gives you that in-depth experience on how we can allow our pathways through the postures, through the breath. We have courses at weekends, and particularly a course that's up and coming is the Yoga Teacher Training course, and it's a personal development course. In that course, there are weekends, and it gives you the option to experience postures in depth. Sometimes everyone may not be able to do every posture, but there are ways of modifying, ways of experiencing the benefits of the postures depending on the body type. So you would learn how to use and harness the powers and the techniques of Dhru Yoga for your own health, how the postures can create and work the balance and the optimum way of bringing our health into that place where you want to be at the moment, wherever you are in your life, whatever age group you are in. And when you learn these techniques, you can take it further and experience, and if you want to, you can teach it or you can use it for your own personal development. Even on the course, you will learn how to use the breath in a way that is called pranayama, and techniques on allowing how the breath can activate different parts of the brain, the energy centers in the body, helps you feel a little bit more in depth on the balance of the emotions, how meditation can activate different parts of our organs, our energy centers. And also it's something that we learn is the art of relaxation through meditation, through that power of the science of how the body and the parasympathetic and the sympathetic system works in together. There's all kinds of things you can learn from the courses and the classes that we come to. And one of the wonderful things I personally think is that how to connect with other people, how to come together, how we enjoy connecting with a community, a family feeling, of friends, a circle of friends that can uphold you, like-minded people. So there's many ways of how these courses and classes can benefit us. And sometimes we think, is that the right thing for me today? Am I at the right age? Am I at the right place for my career? Please don't worry. Please know that even just contacting me through the email, we can have a chat. We can explore what works for you at the moment. You may only want to dip your toes in and just come for one day or one session. That's absolutely fine. That's one way of finding out if something that you do for your health, and if it is Dhru Yoga, and if it is some movements and techniques that we've already shared is for you, please do come along and test it for yourself. And remember, yoga is there for everyone. The health benefits are there for you. It's something that you can have personally for yourself. There are many techniques, many postures, breath work, but there'll be one or two techniques which will settle with you, which will be the one for you and could be the key for you for today. Next week it could be another key, another technique. And likewise, you can build on what you've already experienced, what you've already done, And it's not to mean that you can't keep it to one side and park it to the side and say, I'll come back to that because it might be something that I need in the future. That particular breath work that we've done today, like the anahata breath, the breath that encourages that warmth and that stability and the power in your body, and letting go of any tightness away from you to create that balance and focus. And sometimes you'll feel that it's for somebody else. I've always said over again that, we might learn things. There's always the beauty in learning new things, and learning things is to be able to share it with others. So if you find that today there's been a few techniques that's felt right for you, please use it. There might be some techniques that you find that might be for somebody else. Please share it. There might be something that feels, actually, that's not for me at all. I'll leave it to one side. And even that is very good too. It's good to become aware of those different elements and content that you've picked up today. So yes, the breath, a toolbox for your mind, for your body, how something simple as breathing can have an effect on your wellness. It's a powerhouse that can charge and heal the body and the mind. We might find ourselves overthinking, our focus unwavering, and our attention is everywhere. Bringing the focus on the breath can balance this, and also helps you to feel that power in your own self, that you can stand in your self-confidence, stand in your power, have the ability to make the changes, have the clarity on the choices that we make in our day. By breathing well, by moving well, all that can fall into place. And we can look back on our life. We can look back on the choices we've made, and then we can use the techniques from today onwards to make the choices and the decisions even better, with more clarity, with more sort of power and love and care behind it. And even these small techniques, they may seem small. When I mean small, I mean short techniques. Techniques which are easy to do, that don't take too much of your time, can actually change your health to the better and to build on it. The movements that we do, a series of them, preparing the body, moving through activations, allowing the breath to work together, relaxation response, even just having our mind to focus on something, to aim for something to do in the day that's going to help you step forward into your health, into a better place. All that will have an impact on how we live, how long we live, how do we respond and communicate with the world, and how we listen and what comes back to us. Gives us that clarity, gives us that insight. Because if our mind is chaotic, if our thoughts are going round and round, how are we to listen to what our children are really saying to us, our family and friends are saying to us, even nature is saying to us? We can miss out on things. Maybe we have already. Not to worry. We can start afresh from today. Start by stepping into your power, by using the right techniques that's going to work for you from today onwards. Even if it's just one thing that you've picked up today, and you say it with all your might and all your heart and all your willpower to say, I will do that technique, that breath work for at least the next 3 days or 7 days, and see what impact it has. So thank you for joining me today. Drew Yoga for All. If you want to know more, please email me on midlands@drewworldwide.com. Our website is drewyoga.com/show. And today we shared about how to breathe, how the breath is your friend, and how well do we breathe, and the power of the breath with the movement, particularly working with the spine. And I hope you found it helpful, and look forward to seeing you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon and a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.